From Chelsea, Maine, Emma Began.
As we mentioned, all of the cadets that walk through the halls of the U.S. Military Academy here at West Point are required to take boxing as part of their curriculum. We see the red corner walking into the ring tonight here at Hayes Hall. They're all very familiar with this particular building, built around the turn of the century. This is where they do their obstacle course training, which they are also required to pass. And this is their first time inside of the ring here this evening.
You're an Army boxer.
Their first time on global television. This is our first bout of the evening.
Got it.
And her opponent, in the blue corner, boxing out of Traverse City, Michigan, Grace Martin.
As we look there at Grace Martin, again, this will be our first bout of the evening here at Haynes Hall. The cadets will be going at it on our Twitch broadcast. Coming up later on, we do have the WBA Featherweight World Championship on our main broadcast. And as we mentioned before, all of the cadets are required to go through boxing training. For a big background on some of the training these cadets actually go through, let's go to Karan Bhatia.
Go, ladies. Get that jab going.
We're going to get to boxing here. We'll be going back to that feature a little bit later on to show you exactly what all the cadets go through
Parry, parry.
as part of their training here at West Point Military
Use the jab
Academy.
to come in, Em. Stop! Hold the clock. Take a look. Box!
There you go, Grace. Jab, hand up. Hands up.
Get those hands up. Don't slap. Watch the slapping. Emma, use the jab more. Come in behind it. Breathe in, ladies. Stay loose.
No, wait.
Stay loose. Chin down when I throw that. Now stay on it, Emma. Stay close.
Now, Sean, these are going to be
Cut the
4
ring.
2-minute rounds. What is the difference in strategy compared to the pro ranks? Obviously, they got to get started a little bit faster. How do they catch the judges' attention?
jab
Is it
out.
just volume that they're looking at?
Yeah,
Parry,
I mean,
parry.
they're doing three 2-minute rounds, and I think it's volume, but just like a
Chin down when you
professional
come in
fight,
like
you
that.
want to be precise. You want to be
Grace,
able to
chin
hit your
down.
guy
1
and not
minute
get
boxers.
hit. So I think that
Chin down, Grace.
these cadets here, they are showing that they
Hands come
want
back
to be
high,
in there
Em.
and they want to fight, which I think
Don't let her in
essentially
it.
is the
Snap.
lesson that they're supposed to learn from being a part of the boxing program.
As I mentioned,
Jab,
part of the
jab.
program's main purpose is not necessarily to produce worldwide
Finder,
boxing
finder.
talent or Golden Glove champions.
Get
They
the
want to
jab out.
produce the
Let's
leaders
go.
of tomorrow. They want to test them. They want to put them in uncomfortable positions early on in their military career, and what better way to do that? And let's bring in our second world
up.
champion
Return
joining us here
fire.
at the table. Speaking of extensive military experience,
Breathe.
U.S. Marine
Breathe,
veteran
Em. Breathe.
and the reigning WBO
Stay out of
junior
range.
lightweight
Stay out
world
of range.
champion,
Stay ready to
Semper
go.
Fi, Jamel Herring. Thanks for
Catch your
joining
breath.
us.
Hey,
And
thank
go.
you for having me. Thank you for that lovely introduction as well, Lupe.
Now, Jamel, you of all people are most qualified to speak about this. We talked about how when you are part of the military, they don't want you to
Hands
see
up.
stressful situations. They don't want you to be in uncomfortable positions prior to going out into the battlefield. How did boxing prepare you to experience some of that real live action in the military field?
For me, boxing and the Marine Corps, well, my Marine Corps experience worked hand in hand. Like you mentioned earlier, it was all about how you work under pressure. As you can see from watching this first bout, I seen Martin, applying a lot of pressure, but for the most part, Begin has been doing a great job. But I think for the most part, my military experience also helped me prepare for those wars that I have had in the ring in my professional career. And every time that if I have like a rough situation in a bout or whatever, I always think about my experience from where I came from to where I'm at now, and I always say, you know what, I've been through worse, so there's nothing else, there's nothing in front of me that can really hold me back.
Jamel, when you were in the Marines and you first got going with this program, did you have any boxing experience prior to joining the Marines? And any of the cadets that you were with?
Yes. I had actually I had a couple of years of boxing experience, and Sean, which is funny, we have a common opponent, and my first loss as an amateur came to Danny Jacobs.
Oh wow!
And back in New York, that was my first amateur loss. But for the most part, my the bulk of my amateur experience came under programs such as this one with the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And that's why I always love to see our military continue to support the boxing, especially on the USA boxing. Hopefully we can see maybe some of these cadets go out there and become Olympians as well.
And you know what? The good part about this is seeing these cadets work. I see more than just two women that have basically had to get in the ring and box. Like, these women are using some technique. They're trying to use the ring, and they're not just going in there swinging. The first round was more of a swinging match, but I think it was just nerves and things like that. But they both have seemed to have calmed down, and now they're trying to actually work and do some things that a real professional boxer or amateur boxer would do.
Exactly. I love what I'm seeing from Martin. Like, she's using the ring, she's using lateral movement, she's using her range. I mean, right now, she's getting in and out. She's not trying to cause more of a firefight. She's trying to, like you like to point out, she's trying to use technique to score points and get out of there.
In the first round, she came out guns a-blazing. A little bit more measured approach in this round, too. And we also see some success from Emma Began. Now Sean, I'm not going to use the S word, but she's the more compact fighter, such as you. She seems to be using those disadvantages is aware of those disadvantages and working with those.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say about Began is she's fighting, and both women seemed to have calmed down after the first round, and I think that ultimately that's what they want these cadets to be able to do is under fire, under pressure, remain calm and do what you've been taught. And so we saw the first round, both of the women were really excited, but you see now in that second round, both women have calmed down and they can see now where their openings are, and they're using the ring a little more and all of that, which I really appreciate right now.
Getting a little tired if I didn't come down.
It is a very big platform for them, obviously. They've been in the ring before, they've done the training, but the first time you are in front of a live crowd, you've got all the cadets lining the mezzanine level here at Hayes Gymnasium, so there's obviously pressure. You want to impress. You come out, and perhaps there is that danger, Jamel, of leaving a little bit too much out there in the first round and not having anything left for the backstretch of the fight.
I mean, it's definitely a lot different when you're performing under those bright lights, especially like this being, spread across the nation, worldwide, as a matter of fact. So, but for the most part, they've been very composed. I like what I'm seeing. Like I said, they calmed it down a lot from the first round, and they're listening to their corners and coming out with more of a game plan instead of just going out there going head to head, slugging it out.
All right, well, let's cut to the chase. Who's gonna win? That's what I want to know.
Right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Martin. She's sticking in movement. She's sticking in movement. She's using the basic fundamentals with a strong jab, and she's getting out of harm's way. She's getting her shots off, and she's getting out of there.
Yeah.
She's making those angles.
The fighter with obviously the physical advantage, the taller, rangier fighter of the two is Martin. The same was said in your last bout, Jamel. You were the more physically gifted of the two fighters. What do you have to do when you're in there to remember that, to make sure you don't neglect those advantages that you have inside the ring?
Hands come back high.
You definitely have to believe in everything that you work towards during training camp. That's where it starts at. It all starts in the gym. So, and you have to trust your opponent. And especially like with a fighter like Cadet, she's bringing that pressure. She's not giving up, and she's working really hard. She's trying. So you got to stay cool in there and just continue doing what works in there.
And both women are in good conditioning today. I don't know what the punch count is. I wish we knew, because they have definitely surpassed what I thought they would do.
And they're still going. Still going strong.
Begging has been more than willing to go in there and take those shots to get a few of her own into the body.
Straighten it out. Work it. Watch the bump.
Yeah, and one thing I want to see from Big Game.
30 seconds.
If she goes down to that, if she went into the body to slow down the legs,
Pick it
Martin
up.
is definitely using those legs.
Who wants it?
Using that whole ring, which seems like a big ring to
More than one. Push. Got that corner. Working.
A flurry of punches from Grace Martin down the stretch.
And now
She came to put the exclamation point on these three.
There you go.
the crowd into it now.
The judges felt that she was the victim this time.
Nice.
Great job between both of them. Great job.
Again, 3.
And also joining us here on the broadcast, we have legendary referee and our official ringside scorer. Steve, how did you have that bout?
I had Miss Martin, Lady in Blue, winning this bout. It was close. It could have been 3-0 or 2-1.
I think we're all pretty much in agreement. We saw
Raise your hand. Walk with
the
me.
blue corner, Grace
Keep
Martin,
walking. Keep
take our
walking.
opening bout
Switch
here
up.
at the United
Place
States
over here.
Military Academy at West Point. We are inside of Hayes Gymnasium. And I believe we are ready for our first decision of the evening. We send it up to our ring announcer.
New ring announcer.
Let's hope
Ladies
it's
and
not that
gentlemen,
good.
your winner, boxing, out of the blue corner, Grace Martin.
Good job. Ladies.
Once again, Steve Smoger is right on the money. Grace Martin
Great job. Great job.
taking the victory in our first bout of the evening here inside of Hayes Gymnasium.